Howdy. How's it going?
Ah, interesting. Well, hi.
Been
So
busy around here,
how?
I take it then?
No, not really. But I did meet one of the co-founders in a very interesting way.
That right.
Yeah. So I don't know who he was, and I didn't know we're not allowed to have like more than $10, and I forgot to go to the bank.
Oh, yep. Yep.
So what happened was he robbed me, right? And then kidnapped me and threw me in the chicken coop, and I didn't even know what the chicken coop was. But apparently that's where you take people that are being rowdy. And I trade one. So,
Howdy. What a meeting.
yeah, it was it was quite interesting. Quite eventful. At least it kept me entertained for a bit after I found out who it was and what was really happening.
Yeah, I can imagine. Did you see we
Oh,
got
I
new
wasn't.
horses in the barn?
We got in lovely horses from the government.
God, I wish I could own a stable. I'd own every single horse.
Yeah, I wish. I wish that as well. Yeah, I wish we could own like 50 horses. I'll be so happy. But I did retire my old one in our, stable because I think it would be a perfect horse, perfect candidate to either resell or do the trail thing you were suggesting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, train him up to be a trail horse because he was a damn good climber. I once found him on the roof of the barn. So,
That's a
yeah.
feat. That is a feat.
So, I mean, I don't want to let him lose. We could definitely utilize him, and this is one fine horse, and it he was an impulse because I've been looking for one like him for so long.
I'm just only a little sad because I bought this horse like 2 days ago.
So, right, I helped someone pick out a horse, and I told them I got word that we were either gonna get horses in yesterday or well the day before yesterday or yesterday, and he went and he couldn't wait and he just bought a new horse a few hours before the government delivered ours. I can't believe it.
Yeah,
I didn't warn him though.
I didn't even know when they were coming, but I'm still happy with my decision. I just
Oh,
wanna,
I love Mustangs too, they're very nice.
if I could own a bunch of horses and be able to sell them to people, man, I'd run a stable. It'd be great.
I just I just need more than one horse in the stable, you know? I think you might need help. Hello?
Hello.
Are you alright?
Yep, I'm good. I was just checking the doctor's office.
Could you repeat that again?
I was just checking the doctor's office.
Alright. Are you looking for someone specifically?
No, I'm a field medic.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Sorry.
Is it you two here?
Yes, it's just us at the moment.
All right. You two need to be careful. There was a jailbreak this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was about 5 or 6 of them, and they've only got one.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So just make sure that you two stay together. Don't go anywhere alone.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Well, I'll
Mister.
keep my eyes out and report anything if I see anything suspicious.
Well, yeah, if you two see anybody in, standard Sisika uniform, black and white stripes, send a telegram to the deputies immediately.
I will do so. We will keep our eyes peeled. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome.
All right.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I guess let's be on our guard for sure.
Well, you know where they definitely wouldn't get us.
In the bar. I'm kidding.
I was
gonna
say on the roof of the house.
But then we need to risk it to get to the post office. That could be so fun. We can like have a race and everything like that.
I mean, or the
Sounds-
bushes on the roof of that one house.
Oh, that's right. Let's see.
Why does that stuff always happen to you?
Perfect. Except for my consistent noise making.
I just sit down.
Well, see, I'm too dramatic for subtle things like that. Oh, there's wolves coming through. Oh, that's a wild horse. Never mind.
Yeah, it just ran in here.
I for one moment thought it was someone's horse they called, and it was running to here. I think, oh shit, we might have some trouble.
No, I think I just saw it run in.
Well, I don't pay too much attention. Well, I doubt that the people would come to a very, like, crowded place in Emerald. Can be very crowded at sometimes.
If anything, Valentine would probably be the best place right now because it's empty.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're kind of on the way, but you know, maybe not.
They would keep away from any. They would run around places like Emerald, I think, because.
I mean, it's not like they can rob us for money.
Right. Not again, please. Well, see, he did give my money back, but
Have you put it in the bank yet?
oh, he did use $10 to get the horse he wanted. See, that was my entire arc. I'm a very giving person, so yeah.
With you standing behind me, I feel like you're gonna push me off.
You never know. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not that mean of a person. Well, see, if you fall, that's not my fault.
Noted.
There's people coming. That's a bit shady, if anything. Do you think we approach, or will we keep our distance?
Well, if they come over here, they come over here. If not, then we don't have to worry about it.
Alright, well, they're
seem to be
approaching,
coming.
so... Yeah, let's go.
Howdy.
Hello.
How goes it?
How's it going?
All right, checking in. How's?
It's going.
Oh, that sounds bad. What's wrong?
Okay, it's nothing. It's going good. Well, we heard about some jailbreak or something, so we are Oh my god. Hey, I think someone looked for you earlier.
Someone was looking for me.
What's your name? I think
How do you-
you seem familiar.
You know someone was looking for me if you don't know my name.
Because, right, you look very much like a person. So this is a while back. It was at the Braithwaite Manor. You seem very familiar. This might be your voice. I'm not sure.
Shelby and the other guy.
Tyrell.
What? Is that his name?
Yeah, the person, Warren Shelby and the other person were swimming across the river, right?
Yeah,
His name was
that's right.
Tyrell. There we go.
Well, I thought he had a different name. Was it a nickname or something? Like, does he have like? I don't remember it being Terrell. It was something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, Romeo Fairway. That's the name.
There we go. I knew I remembered you. Oh my goodness. So there was a native fellow looking for you.
How long ago?
It's fairly recent. He did say he was gonna go check up with PD because he did think he need. He's. Oh my goodness. He said you might be there. So your name seemed a bit familiar, but I wasn't too sure until
Did he leave
Yeah,
his name?
I couldn't make out. Unfortunately.
Was it
look like?
the other founder,
No.
or was it someone completely different?
It's something completely different. It was a Native
Is it
American chief.
Shorter guy.
He was on a leopard Appaloosa. Like a white Appaloosa with black speckles on him. Chief of the Comanche, I want to say.
What? Really?
That would be
yeah.
a red dog.
Red Dog was looking for me? Wow.
Well, he said he wanted to ask some questions.
Oh, son of a bitch, and I just missed it.
So, I'm not sure. I couldn't catch his name, so I don't know who to send a telegram for saying you're here.
Well, I'm sure he'll find me if he needs me. I mean, I wander around and you can always, make a public or something. Hey, Yoko, calm your shit, alright? Could have just said excuse me a little better. That's it. Alright.
What did he say?
You're not going anywhere. You're gonna die today, puto.
Oh,
No, he's not. Gonna
a
stay down?
jackass.
Yeah, what a piece of shit. Hi there, how are you?
I do apologize, everyone.
No, I think they went up to the reservation and they were looking for me or something.
Oh, the one on the horse with speckles.
Yeah, that's the one they were describing.
Which way did he go?
Well, it would be the reservation would be that way.
Oh, did he go? Reservation?
Well, that's what they said. They were going to look for me. So I guess they're going up there.
Hello,
Hello.
person in mask. Well, does anyone want coffee? Stew, something?
I got
No.
drinks.
Maybe I'll come back. I was going to go look at horses with Mattia, but I'll one thing at a time, I suppose. What's your name, sir?
Pleasant evening to you.
Hey, Hakasapa.
Hey, Hakasapa?
You can call me Blackout.
Blackout. I'm not sure which one will be more memorable. Probably Blackout, but I'll try Hey Hakasapa.
Lady.
Well, I'm Romeo Fairway. Pleased to meet you.
You too. What of you, lady?
I'm Aurora May. Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Hello. The same question I asked this man. Which way did that Comanche chief go?
Well, he went up this road, said something about Wapiti Reservation. So my best bet is he went up to Wapiti, but I don't know if you what his plans were from there. Unfortunately.
Okay. If he comes back, then his name was Looks for War.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Tell him that Black Elk seeks him.
I will do so.
Are you Comanche?
No.
Are you Mikowe?
No.
No. Alright, well.
I
There
am
goes all the
Aricon.
Protestants.
I reside in the Big Valley.
There. Didn't they have yellow sashes?
No. He's orange.
Really? Am I blind as a bat? I must be blind as a bat then. I thought it was yellow.
You may have seen one of the New Bloods.
I guess. Maybe I got confused somewhere around it. Alright, well, my apologies, sir.
Not a problem. Many people
Well-
make that mistake.
Well, Mr. Fairway, at one time you told me you wouldn't be able to shoot a gun, and here you are, fully equipped with a lot of guns.
Yeah, times have changed. There's a lot of wolves that keep not liking me. And now there's
How's
a lot
your
of bad...
art things going?
Sorry, my what?
Not art things. You were a
Right.
journalist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. How's that been treating you?
I mean, sort of alright, you know. Well, maybe not so much in the last month. My printing press has been damaged, so I'm a little out of commission for this little bit.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
How's
Very...
the search going for someone to fix it?
Not so good. There's not a lot of expertise people in the state, and the ones that are out of state that would come here aren't going to do so during the pandemic. So I'm waiting for the situation to improve before I can look at getting an actual permanent solution. So for now, I'm just wandering about, and if I need to publish anything, it goes to FOSTA, which, as it turns out, there'll probably be something tonight.
Oh, that's good.
Ironically, it also has to deal with the Eric Cohen because of Mr. Tully, Justice Tully, being a giant piece of shit.
I believe I have seen you. You was on the reservation.
What,
It was
just
many
now?
moons. No, many moons.
Oh, were you in the when I was talking with all the PD and Eric Cohen
yes.
at the Springs with Bones and stuff?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that was me.
I thought your voice was familiar.
Yeah. That's how I recognize him so easily. It's been a while, but you're a very distinctive person.
I hope that's a good thing.
Sure. I'm kidding. It's not.
Wow. Has
Wow.
has Motto been around?
I have not seen Matto.
Damn it. I hope he's doing okay.
I'm gonna go post that letter.
Oh, all right. Yep.
Alright.
He's gonna start dropping bombs.
I will go and try and find Looks for War.
All right. Fair enough.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah, fair enough.
Good luck. What have you been up to, like, as of late?
Wandering. Yeah, unfortunately, not a whole lot this week, at least. Like, it's been very kind of uneventful. Went to the race on Wednesday, which kind of was its own little shit show. Then
Well,
gonna go to the ball today because there's no tickets. But then it turned into a big conversation with the Wapiti about this
oh,
stupid Justice Tully. I guess I can't really say too much has really been going on. The world is just oddly separated, isolated.
interesting. Um, I've been mostly around here, so I'm not too up to date with things happening.
Yeah, I think just everyone's staying inside in their own homes in the woods, things like that. I mean, without a main place to actually congregate, it's really hard to follow the events that are going on. So at this point,
Well,
I
see,
don't.
for me, it's a good thing and a bad thing that Valentine's closed because when you go to a different town, there's actually people about, not just nothing. And well, Valentine's is sort of a shithole, so there you go.
True, but it did have a purpose.
Yeah, I guess so, but I think it's doing the county some good having people actually go about and not just stay in one place.
Well, it's made the world feel a little bit weird, that's for sure, one way or another.
Yeah, that is very true. Well, so specific. Do you know why the chief is looking for you?
Oh, the Comanche? Well, I don't know why the Comanche one would be looking for me. I mean, I just spoke to the
Interesting.
Wapiti, so I mean, that they're pleasant conversations. Comanche is very unnerving. That could be really good or really bad.
Well, see, I hope I got it right, but I think I do.
If it
Well,
was
they.
if it was Deerhorn and Qualley that were just by before I ended up going up there to talk with them, then that would have been because Chief of the Wapiti was around here just a little bit ago, but that was like an hour or so. That was before I ended up having a chat with them, anyways.
Well, I ran into the chief at Wapiti this morning with a friend of mine. Didn't go too good. He was a bit unnerved. We didn't mean to trespass on the Wapiti land.
Were
It
you
was
going up
just
there for
about.
the new horses?
No, we were there to do some bit of exploring, things like that. We didn't go. You know, it's disrespectful to just go up and go look at the horses without permission, you know?
Well, yeah, especially since they've kind of closed their
Mhm.
borders to avoid the sickness. So I mean, it's
See,
really
we
puts
also
people on
didn't know
edge.
that. If we knew the closed their borders, I don't think would have gone near them. So I think that also unnerved them a bit more.
Sure.
We try to be as respectful as possible.
Well, mistakes happen. Hopefully nothing happens permanently because of it. But I mean, most of that stuff, they're pretty. Things like that can be repaired. None of that's usually that permanent.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he'll remember me at all at this point.
Have you
So not too
heard
worried.
from Kaylor and all the other troublemakers? I know Shelby's a deputy now.
It was actually Kayla that was with me this morning.
Huh. How's that big lug
Uh,
holding up?
Well, see, a lot has happened, right? You know his leg was blown off.
His what?
Yeah, so one of our friends, Kenny, accidentally. So they were doing target practice and he was. Oh shit. I can't go through that trauma again.
Was it a local or something else?
A local, luckily, it
guy.
wasn't any rowdy people.
Gotcha. I went and fetched his
Uh,
horse that had run off. It's on top of the hill now.
Do you have any medical knowledge?
No.
Neither do I. We need to get a doctor.
Wait a minute.
The doctor's office is over here. I don't know if he knows.
Well,
Found 'em like
see,
that.
that is the local, right. I think we're gonna need to send a telegraph for a doctor. We need some help with a doctor.
We passed the doctor's office.
Back to the chicken coop. So go make sure Mattia is someone checking on Mattia in the doctor's office.
I think we're sending a telegram for a doctor.
No, Mattia is already a knowledgeable dog. He might just need a hand with bandaging himself.
Oh, gotcha. Is
Give
that
him-
the local then, or is that...
On my shoulders is a local. In the doctor's
Oh,
office
okay.
is the guy he was shooting.
Oh, okay. I thought that
Give
was a
him a hand.
local. Never mind.
Cussing hell.
Well, this has turned out to be a very eventful evening.
Yeah, sure seems so. I caught your horse. It should be up on the hill hitched over there.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Not amazing, but I'll live.
Well, 7 shots, I can believe that.
There is someone with medical training around somewhere. Would you like us to send a telegram
No,
for a doctor?
I'm a doctor. I'm fine. He really didn't hit me too much.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It was mostly missed shots, and I got behind the building.
That's
It's
good
the
to
fun
hear.
of getting someone with an arrow, and then they don't go down, and then that initial panic.
Well, I can't believe that. Does anyone want to go stand not in the rain?
Yeah, sounds good.
We'll wait for the local to pass.
Alright.
You be okay?
Yeah, I'm mostly annoyed. Sorry, I just got a letter delivered while I was standing there being shot at from Thomas.
Oh. Foster?
So, yeah, Foster. So I gotta write him back quick.
Alright.
He has expensive stationery.
Thomas has expensive stationery.
He's got flyers and shit on it.
He's, well, at the very least, he's well connected. There's a lot of people that can do that stuff, and he's also pretty good at it himself, so I think he likes to show both. I mean, he's a kid. Can't really blame him.
Yeah, his paper's releasing tomorrow, so if you want to get something in there, you should contact him soon.
I have told him something's coming.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. And I'll pretty much around when the storm happens. I'll make sure that gets shipped off and you should be good to go. So you here now because you were kicked out of the manor because of all that new government claiming of shit?
What? No. So, I guess we all just started doing different things, and we started. Well, we're also good friends, but we moved around a bit more than just staying at the manor. We still stay there from time to time.
Oh, alright. I have always because the
renting.
government labeled it a whatever building and kicked a lot of people out because I knew there was not just Kaylor and you and Shelby, but there was like, you guys said there was like half a dozen people that were using that on and off.
Well, it's a perfect place for bigger groups of people, which we were plenty of, so it's quite frustrating. I know we always told people they're always welcome. I think we told that to you as well.
Right.
But yeah, Kayla applied to be a deputy as well.
Oh, so he wants to be a doctor and a deputy. Wow, he's really expanding.
He's a busy person, that's for sure.
He's gonna shoot bad guys and then patch them up and then throw them in jail.
We shoot bad guys, poke them with his wooden leg, and then patch them up and send them to jail.
The man of all things.
He's all that on a wooden leg.
Does that make him a pirate now too?
You know what? I just thought about that. I'm definitely gonna bully him about that. Thank you for the suggestion.
No problem. That's what I'm good at sometimes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. If you pass through, I can give you updates on Captain Pirate, soon to be Deputy Caleb.
Do you really want to
And
make him
field
captain
doctor.
though? Should we make him
Ah,
just,
no,
you
no,
know?
no, 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 no.
No, let's
Right,
make
see,
him pirate.
He
Deck
still has
scrubber?
to earn that right.
Yeah.
He's a good person.
We gotta find the right title for him that will just be that much bothersome.
Dumbass Pirate Kayla.
Pirate hopeful, pirate recruit.
Wooden leg Kayla. Peg leg Kayla.
Peg leg Kaler. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We're gonna start calling him Peg leg now.
What could
See
go
him call
wrong?
Peg leg. I don't know. I can take him. I don't know about you. You know. I call him old man sometimes, so maybe old man, old peg-legged Caleb. Let's just keep him peg-leg for now.
I don't know. It's a lot of extra fluff for titles at that point. Dr.
He's a
Pegleg
fluffy
works
person.
really well.
He's a big person.
Peggy Kaler.
Peggy Kane. Well, there we go. That's it. I'm gonna call him Peggy now. Thank you so much. No, he's gonna hate me. Perfect.
I mean, it's Kaler. He will never actually hate you, but you know. Well, actually, he might. You never know.
Ah, no. I'll hog time before you even can. For such a big fella, right? He's very easy to hog tie.
Oh yeah, because it's easier to grab a hold of them. It's not like you have to, grab stick for arms and stuff like that just to get, any type of grasp on them. It's pretty straightforward.
That's very true. That's very true.
That, and I think he secretly likes it, but that's
Oh,
just...
he definitely likes it. You don't even have to question that. He definitely likes it.
The last I saw, wasn't he swooning over someone? Who was he swooning over?
Rebecca.
How's
They're
that
engaged
going?
now. Oh, they're
Oh
engaged.
shit! He actually did it.
Yeah.
That
Well,
poor
Tyrell
girl.
isn't around anymore. He left. For good, I think.
No. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I don't know. He was a very angry person near the end of it, and then he just up and left.
No. Well, I mean, that guy can really... I haven't exactly been getting calmer.
Oh no, he's one rally person. So he was alright, and then it seemed to get progressively worse and worse and worse and worse until I guess he just snapped and he left. Oh well. Maybe he'll come around one day. I'm not too sure.
So, were there new horses in the stable, Mattia?
Yeah, so we got our delivery from the government.
My horse is on the hill.
Mine's on the hill with a pink, the pink old mask, ram mask. There we go.
Wait, you got a new horse already?
Right. See, I've been searching for that darn buckskin for ages now, and I couldn't help myself. My old horse is stable over here at Emerald. I'm gonna use him for either for selling, or we can train him for other uses. He's a very good horse.
Oh god, Tommy's gonna have such an influx of horses, he's not gonna know what to do with them.
No, he's not. But luckily, mine is easy to train. It's a good horse. And some
Wait,
people
which
just
buckskin?
that one. The one I have, the Norfolk Roadster buckskin.
Oh, alright.
So this one right here. I've been really looking for this one for ages. See, the problem is not a lot of people are even interested in retiring their horses here with us. I tried to talk to people yesterday and they just weren't interested. They were just too occupied by buying new horses.
I need to retire my horse because she was shot in the neck and she's not
Oh
doing
my
as well,
goodness.
but I don't know a horse I would buy for her instead.
Well, maybe if you do find one, definitely come retire. She should have a lovely life here, rather than trying to be left somewhere in a field, trying to survive, right?
Well, she would be between here or the res, but the main thing is I'm very picky about my horses.
Yeah, see, I've wanted this specific horse for so long, and the state just never added, well, never brought some in. So, here we are.
I want to
Luckily-
see the other new horses. Whoa!
Oh my goodness. I do apologize about that. He
Don't
seems very
do that.
rowdy.
I'm a nice person. Most of the time.
Most of the time. Oh, was there a side of Romeo I do not know?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me? Oh, no, you don't. This I gotta hear. That is ways away from the little innocent story writer I met a while ago.
Hi there, sir.
Howdy.
Hello.
How you doing, Frank?
Alright, one of those days. How about yourself? How's the trouble out there?
I just woke up over at Valentine. I've been asleep for a really long time. What the hell's going on over there?
Goodness.
Well,
Long
Please
story
don't
short, a plague.
touch anything.
Well, what do you mean?
Please don't touch anything. There's a pandemic that broke out. Sickness going around. And it broke out in Valentine. I might suggest you go see a doctor just to check you over, but in case you might be sick or have any symptoms.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you're so freaking rude.
To be fair, Chunk did run straight at the hoots.
I don't care. Well, so that is my recommendation because you did wake up in
Why'd
the
you go and put that on?
the area where the sickness broke out, and a few people have died already.
Oh wow, I didn't know. Okay. Any idea
You could-
where a good place to go would be?
McFarlane's Ranch is where we quarantine, everyone. But I would suggest going up to
To the south?
Yeah, McFarlane's Ranch, outside of Blackwater.
Okay.
It's a big ranch between Blackwater and
I know it.
Armadillo. Well, my suggestion would be write a general telegram stating you just woke up on Valentine, you want to be checked over, and you'll be at McFarlane's Ranch shortly.
I'll do
That'll
that.
be my recommendation.
No, I'll do that. Thank you.
And if you're clear, you're more than welcome to come grab a hot cup of coffee and a warm bowl of stew.
Absolutely. Hopefully I'll be back soon.
I do hope so. Sorry for being so blunt, but we do have to protect the ranch and the people on the ranch visiting.
Sure, I don't want to get anyone sick.
Well, do stop by once you're sure of your state of health.
All right, have a good day.
You too, sir.
Have a good one.
My goodness. I just almost had a heart attack. I'll be in my head.
Some of those new horses look amazing.
I know, right? It's so exciting to see a more varied horses around.
But watch everyone still ride the same, 6 horses.
Probably. It's quite possible. I mean, I wouldn't be necessarily surprised, but, at least there's more options, which you can't, may entice some changes, or, when bad things happen, they might go for something more different. But yeah, it'll probably still be Arabians, Turkmens, I guess Foxtrotters, unfortunately, god damn it. And
I know
what else is
the new Krillos are pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who's going to be the first person to win a race with one at Eddie's races.
Yeah, 'cause I think that bay one we have in the barn over there, I think that's just as fast as like the thoroughbreds and Turkmens.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Right, and then the price tag on them is definitely way up there. Like, it's definitely making the Arabians a run for the money. Now I'm kind of curious about the rest that are around.
Arabians are good, but they have an attitude on them.
Yeah, so yeah. Now that there's other alternatives at similar price range and potentially performance, I mean,
Well, the Black Arabian's still the most of the best statistics. If I go up with my research about the horse breeds.
yeah, they're pretty strong, but there's been a lot of different horse breeds that win races.
Yeah, because see, right, the Arabian is very quick to jump away. For instance, the Missouri is very good with stamina. It's very good with keeping its speed at the same pace. So the Arabian isn't really good for a lot of far races, where stamina is a important key to him. Like short races, I think the Arabians would kick ass. Not the Black Arabian.
No, probably, but I think that's why Mr. Collins does races that are usually pretty long. Like, most of his are like at least 6 laps, but most of them are
That's
7 or
good.
above.
That tests the rider and the horse. Listen here, you little shit. Touch that cat. Touch that cat and I'll kill you. Right.
That cat just straight up told him no.
Well, he had me as a backup. I would kicked his ass if he even hurt that cat.
Where did the disease-riddled guy go?
He went to McFarland's to go see a doctor to make sure.
Yeah. I do hope he sends a telegram letting people know, because I don't know if doctors are on standby at McFarland's at the moment.
Speaking of telegrams, I haven't seen him. I'm gonna go see what's going on.
Well, let me know. Well, I'm curious now. There's a lot of it happening around me that I'm not aware of.
Get out of the road.
It's like everything happens around me, and I just...
Alright, what's going on? Oh my goodness, holiday. Field medic available doing runs. So Johnny O'Connor. Armadillo Saloon. O'Connor. Romeo. No, hey Romeo, need to touch base with you. Rez. Member of the medical orders room. Blood. Okay. Alright.
Mister.
Interesting.
Romeo, did you see the general telegram addressed to you?
Who was it from?
I was like MD something.
Yep, I got that one. That was Mattia right here.
Gotcha, okay. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. There's someone named
Interesting.
Bloodmouth apparently waiting at the reservation border.
Isn't that for you?
That's gonna be bad.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to
That's
go
good.
look at more horses, but now I have to deal with Bloodmouth.
Well,
God
you're
damn,
he's
always
banished.
welcome. For a hot
He's
cup
what?
of coffee after
He's
you finish
banished.
that. Well, quiet again.
Yeah, but it's a nice day for roof climbing. What are you doing?
Right. That was what I was about to suggest. Just creepily coming up behind you. Like, let's go.
Alright, let's go be hooligans.
Oh, fantastic. My favorite pastime activity. Being stupid. See, I'm the type of person that needs someone to be...
A voice of reason.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, I'm normally pretty reasonable, but man, sometimes when you're here for like 2 hours and you don't see a soul, you just start looking for things to do.
Fantastic. I don't need a voice of reason. I need action. Go. Right.
Have you ever climbed up on top of the windmill?
But not here, but I have before. But this house is where it's at the moment.
Oh. Oh, I fell.
Well. Oh my goodness.
You can get up there, you can get up anywhere.
Would you look at that? Oh, that's a nice view. That's terrifying. And that. Oh my goodness. Thunderstorms are terrifying from this height.
Yeah, a little bit. But if it's dark out, you can see Saint Denis over there.
I can see it a little bit as we speak.
You can see it real good at night. You can see all the light shining.
Oh.
And watch it get struck by lightning, apparently.
I've missed being struck by lightning 2 times. I don't think the 3rd time's gonna be the charm, as people say.
What kind of horses are over there?
Well, I can tell you now, there's a buttermilk looking at that prime one, and maybe a silver Kentucky Saddler. And I was correct. Well, there's someone running past those horses. Interesting.
I think that's a local trying to get out of the rain. Unless you saw someone on foot.
No. Yeah, it's a local. Or I think so, anyway. I was curious about all these campfires. Especially all these, which seems to be hard to reach places.
I think there's a farm over there or something. You could go over there one day.
So that one I think is the stable that does farrier jobs. I think. It does seem to be in the correct spot. I once saw a campfire at a stable with a note.
It wouldn't be the shooting tree, would it? That's not in that way, is it?
No, the shooting tree. You see that lone tree up there?
Yeah.
So it's that direction. It's not that tree, but it's definitely that direction.
Gotcha.
are there people at that farm across the ways?
Yes. I think there's recently been people over there. They're gonna start doing fights. Boxing
Oh.
fights.
That could be interesting. Will they also do farming, I guess?
I have no idea. All I know is they invited me to be a vendor there.
There's someone goes, maybe that's also local.
The one walking around in the field.
No, so there's someone running past, it's definitely local. Oh, but it was on the Silver, Kentucky.
Gotcha. So I was gonna say Romeo's the one standing in the field right now.
Why is he standing in a field?
I don't know. Should I hold my lantern and see if I can flag him down?
Well, he's not even looking in our direction. He's maybe searching for us. But definitely hold up your lantern. Maybe we can get his attention that way. He's definitely looking at something. He's really focused on something. I'm not sure what. Oh, there's an argument going around. In the house.
Oh, you can see Saint Denis pretty good now.
Yeah, it's coming through now. I think the fog needs to clear a bit more and then it should be crystal clear. Oh, maybe he saw us. Maybe he saw us. Or not.
I think he saw us and was like, I'm not dealing with this today.
I'm over this shit. I think you should be able to get into this house, in my honest opinion.
I would love to get in this house, or even just
Like,
have a basement in the bar to like store things, or like have beds.
Yeah, so I think the house would be perfect for having rooms or the work hands, or even if they don't want the
Give
work
us an
hands.
actual place to sleep, or the actual work hand's house right there.
Yeah, even better. Like the founders and managers can stay in the house, I guess, and the workforce can stay in the actual houses that are supposed to be for the workforce.
Yeah,
That
I've
would
just
be
been
great.
sleeping in the bar typically.
I've been sleeping in the stables alongside my horse. Where did he go? Oh, he's walking around.
You can hear people in the house.
Yeah, they had an argument earlier.
Think he'll join us up
Definitely
here?
saw us. Maybe, if he can figure it out, let's give him a few to figure it out, and then you should show him. Where's he going?
Oh, nope, he's leaving.
Maybe he's looking for us and he couldn't see us. I'm gonna go see if he needs something. Just sleep. We just. Oh my goodness, calm down.
You almost danced with fire right there.
Yeah, yeah, way up. It's just. There we go. Ah, what happened? Well, stretching out those injuries.
Yeah, stretching them out. Yeah.
Well, maybe you shouldn't come up a bit high. I think that is.
No, I'm
No
staying right
problem.
here. I'm staying put.
That view is alright from down here. Sort of.
Well, nothing to report other than someone in a white horse riding by.
Riding by or coming in? That's the question.
Well, they didn't go into the ranch. They just kind of rode from there to there,
Oh,
and then they stopped.
see, I don't think people are very much interested in us at the moment.
From what
They're
I could
just
tell,
using
they're in
us
a
for our
rush going at full
stables.
sprint.
They're just using us for our stables.
Yeah, I mean, why would you possibly come up to the people here and talk to them about the new horses? That would be weird.
Right, so I tried talking to people, asking them they can if they would like to retire their horses here, and they just couldn't give two shits about me. I was like, alright.
Yeah, people. I know that's what I was jabbing at. Like, they're acting like it'd be such an awful thing to actually talk to ranch people.
Yeah, so I did give them sass and told them to keep the damn barn door closed so the cattle won't get out. They tried to backchat me, right? They tried. I just freaking respect the rules, man. Don't be an asshole. It's in the rules, apparently.
Well, the rule isn't technically don't be an asshole, just don't bring the shit to the door.
See, like they had all the doors open, like the door leading to the cattle and the door leading out of the barn. So cattle would just walk right out and no, keep the damn door closed. Because now we're gonna have to struggle getting them back in while they just sit there browsing through ponies.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, they come here and make all the problems for you guys. Not exactly
Yeah.
polite.
Well, see, I have one gentleman. He was a real nice person. He did allow me to take his horse, and we can rehabilitate him and all that. He didn't have very much good experiences with the horse, so he didn't mind retiring the horse here. Oh, a campfire.
Yeah, the one out that way, I don't know what it is.
So there's one faint straight ahead on a mountain, and some people have told me about that one.
That's Ericoan. Yeah, that's
Like
Big Valley.
between west and north, yeah, and the one straight ahead. Where did it
That-
go?
That one's on Mount Hagen. I don't know what that one's
Oh.
on. And then the Wapiti would usually be more off to the right. So I don't know what this middle one, this Mount Hagen
See,
one is. That one's in the weird
that
spot.
is the one. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times now. I'm very curious what it is, and I've been in Strawberry once, saw the thing. It does seem to be up and around Mount Hagen.
Yes, I have no idea what that one's about. I hope I find out soon. I don't know, I'm very curious what that means.
I kind of want to go take a road trip and find out.
Oh, yes. Yes. Campfires. I'm very bad with campfires. They've kidnapped me easily.
But you wouldn't be going
Do
alone
give my
this time.
distance. See, yeah, and I usually do keep my distance, scoping it out, but sometimes you don't know if they see you or not. It's a real big gamble going alone, looking at these things.
I mean, I'd be up for the field trip, but I don't know if I really feel like the snow right now. That's the problem.
That's very true.
Well, it might not be in the snow. It might not be that far into this where it snows.
Pretty sure it is. I mean, you could be right, but I'm pretty sure it's in the snowpack.
Because I thought snow was only north of Big Valley, and that would be south.
Wait, what? Mount Hagen's north of Big Valley. Well, northeast.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong. Because it looks like it's on Mount Sean.
Yeah, that's their account. That's the one we know of. That's the accounted for one.
Oh, the other one. It might be. The other one looked like it was at the mines in that direction.
Yeah, that's the one. That I'm wondering what that's about. Because that's not, as far as I know, that's not a native tribe. That's something else.
You are gonna fall off this roof.
Fall off.
And she fell off.
Ha! See, I didn't fall off.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, at this point we know what's going to happen. I mean, you're around Kaler. You know,
Right,
you have a knack for getting into trouble. So I mean,
See, right? We have this thing, especially when going out on an adventure with me specifically. If you don't get hurt at least once, it was not a good adventure.
That
So we
doesn't
get
sound
hurt
like
a lot.
a good statement.
See, we always have so much fun, and someone always ends up getting hurt.
I mean,
it's-
I can sort of see it, but like, I don't know if I'd measure it just by that. But I mean, like, it certainly could be indicative of the story. Like, how did you get injured? Well,
Right,
and then-
see, listen, and there you go.
Yeah, so sometimes it works, but I don't know if I'd say, like, if you don't get injured, you didn't have a good adventure. That's the problem.
No, but I mean, like, usually when we go on adventures, good, fun adventures, we at least get hurt once. So, it's just a little saying we have. Not to be taken literally.
Well,
Uh-huh.
did you know you can hop over the chimney?
Oh, really? Oh, that's so fun.
Can't stand up there, unfortunately.
You must have been so bored.
Oh, I just tried that a minute ago.
See, I've been worried about falling this side because what if you lose your footing and you just like, whoopsie, all over the place.
I was kind of waiting to see if it would fall off.
Listen, right. I'm the taller one now.
as I'm down 2 feet lower. You're barely tall. You're like almost not. You're like the same height.
Well, I'm taller than you now, right? See? See that big difference?
A little bit.
See? I'm taller. Almost like 2 heads taller than you.
I can't even remember how tall you normally are.
I don't think much shorter than you. It's difficult to measure height on a slanted roof. I don't think we're gonna get right here.
No, we'll just leave it as I'm giant and you're short.
Given how giant,
I could be. I'm still growing.
you should see Kayla. That
Yeah.
man is.
Hey, I'm only 16. I still got a lot of growing to do.
You're a baby.
I do not.
You're a baby.
I am not.
Romeo, he's a baby.
I run the bar. I'm an adult.
You're so cute.
I will fight you.
Oh my goodness, you're adorable.
I'm sorry to tell you, but I think you became the new Kaylor there, Dallas.
Oh, that's right. I have Kayla to kick your ass if you hurt me. He is an absolute. What would we call someone like Kayla? He's massive.
To be fair, I've never thrown a punch in my life.
Oh my goodness.
All right, well, you should teach him. Let's go over to the one of the pens and.
I don't know about that.
Alright, I'll tell you what.
I don't think I could throw a punch. I don't want to hurt anybody. Or
That's the
myself,
only
'cause
one
I'm sure
bad.
I'd hurt myself more than anything. What a great view of the park.
Yes, mist. You're a baby.
You're never gonna stop with that, are you?
Oh no,
No.
you should never have told me your age.
No, it's too late. It's already done. She's set in stone with it.
He's not wrong. The destiny is sealed. You're doomed.
See, that just makes it so much better now, doesn't it? I
I
mean, how could he possibly have a problem with it when you put it in such terms?
Well, see, we need Kayla to stand behind me, then me to then say it, and then he can't do shit about it. Oh, you can stand on this one, sort of. Right, Romeo, what's your plans for today? Other than sitting here watching this nonsense.
Good question. Could probably maybe wander to Rhodes and see what their stables is like.
Oh, if you want to look at a good variety of horses in different stables, go to Saint Denis, Blackwater. Well, no, not Blackwater. Rhodes, and Hanging Dog Ranch. And obviously, yeah, they're all.
Yeah, I don't know if I really want to go up to the Airco and explain I want to look at horses and I didn't really come to do anything else. That'd be kind of rude.
Hey, you came to visit. Sure I did.
Yeah, that's not gonna go over.
Can I see the horses you have?
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought you came to. I did. I came to visit you and your new horses. Just put it that way there. I'm sure they will understand, sort of.
Yeah, it's probably not the best terms to go up there.
You alright? Should I call some help for you?
Listen, you piece of shit. I'll fight you and I'll win.
What? Oh,
Don't
well,
worry, sir.
Yoko.
We ask if she's alright every day.
You never asked me if I was alright. Even once.
I already know the answer, so why do I have to ask?
What is the answer?
Don't worry about it.
Well, that's not an
Listen.
answer.
I would tie your ass up. Yeah, you better run. It's more fun that way.
Alright.
You can't stand over there, I'm gonna throw your ass off. And then I have to explain why you got hurt. You being a little baby and all.
I never get hurt. What are you talking about? I've never broken a bone in my life.
It's I wouldn't suggest you hanging around me then. See, you're safe. No ropes. For now.
Uh-huh. That was a close one.
I'm not gonna lie, that was very close. This one is a no-go because of the spacing. On this side, fine.
Almost smacked my head on it.
Now, seeing you being such a little baby and all, and running the bomb, have you had a drink of alcohol yet? I would hope so.
I've had a shot or two, maybe a beer.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What did you drink?
Well, I tried beer, wasn't that good. I like whiskey though, it's pretty good. Oh, am I
Why
alright?
don't you try bourbon?
Alright, and check telegrams again.
Alright.
Bourbon's a type of whiskey, you know that.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot.
I think you might mean brandy. Brandy's kind of like
Maybe, yeah.
wine, except it's just fermented fruits.
I like that one.
Ow. Don't worry, I'm fine. Ah, shit. My hat!
Oh, there you go. Or I'll keep that safe. You don't worry about it.
How rude.
This is not in the slightest rude.
Uh-huh.
I'm just protecting you. You might
Guns
get
are
kidnapped,
stabbing
you
me in
know.
the chest.
You might get kidnapped.
What, is
Being
this
so
supposed to
young
be
and all.
training for getting kidnapped? Ah, yes. Feel it out now so that you know how to deal with it later.
Exactly. I'm giving you experience. You have valuable life experiences coming from someone that's been kidnapped.
Right.
Just sorry, I've been kidnapped before. Now,
Enjoy the
right?
morning, mister.
See,
I'm
he's
sorry,
wishing
what did he
you-
just say?
He said enjoy the morning, mister.
Oh yes, it's great, thanks.
Hey, right. Some people like being outside.
Hellfire.
No. I'm gonna have to give that a hard no.
See, now you're safe and
Ow,
sound
believe
at the bar without getting kidnapped. There you go. See, I could have taken you to the chicken coop right there. but I didn't. Oh, hell no.
Get back here, I'm getting tired.
Having fun, kids?
Other than getting tied up and dropped on the floor, yeah.
Eh,
I'm getting valuable life experience.
I told them I'm preparing him for being kidnapped by someone that has been kidnapped before. Teaching them what to do in that kind of situations and all.
It's like saying I'm gonna kick you in the balls to prepare you for when you get really kicked in the balls by some bad person.
Exactly. There you go. Valuable life experiences.
Thanks.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Sound logic.
Well, it's just fun as all.
It's gonna pretend happen. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. Really, I'm surprised more people haven't come by yet.
Sometimes it's quite quiet, sometimes you can barely breathe without having to do something.
I've had times where I've been here alone for like 2 hours with nobody coming by.
What's the worst experience you guys have had so far?
The worst experience?
Yeah.
Getting tied up and dropped in front of the bar.
Well, I
Hasn't
mean,
a lot happened to me.
oh boy, you poor soul. You're gonna have a rough ride.
I can handle it.
Now, the worst in general or here? That's the question.
Yeah.
Here, nothing. And quite a good experience from the bunch of experiences I've had. No, I can't talk for him.
I've met nothing but nice people here other than parents.
Other than what?
Scottish pirate hunting for someone else I met here.
Scottish pirate. Yeah, we saw that person. Character name John Reed, right? I don't know if you met him before. He's
I've
been
met him
searching
once.
from.
Oh,
So,
really? He's been
That's
nothing but nice to me
that's
so
only
far.
time. Well, not John Reed himself. Like he was searching for that pirate fellow you were mentioning.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
I haven't seen him around. How's he doing?
I saw him a few days ago. He took me up to the shooting tree.
Oh, right.
This was around the time when he just heard about said pirate. I was the one who told him about it.
Was he riding a scrawny nag at the time?
No, he had the done Kentucky Saddler.
Oh, okay. See, he also, I remember once going up with him to shooting tree when he was helping someone else learn to shoot. I thought that might have been you, but
No,
That's a
no,
bit
I don't think
before.
no.
it's a bit before-
I mean,
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
do any shooting once I got there, but you know. We got there, and then Miss Liberty started setting up for a bar, and then we just ended up chatting with people.
Well,
It was like 10, 15 people up there.
Well, that's nice. Well, what's the worst thing that happened to you here, Romeo, since you asked us that question?
The most typically bad thing that happened would have probably been getting robbed. But
Alright, what's...
I mean, July 4th was a real mixed bag of good and bad, so that was probably, in some ways, could be argued to have been a bad thing too.
Yeah. Well, alright, let me ask you this. What's the worst thing that happened to you in general?
Really hard to figure out way in on what the worst thing is. There's so many bad things.
Well, that's not good.
So much
Well,
to choose from.
Kind of, and it's really hard to how you measure what's worse in between all of them.
Well, what would you see as worst? Let's put it that way.
Probably worst thing's probably finding out how much of a cunt Beaumont is.
Oh, damn, hey?
But there's a close runner-up is not getting Snakeface when I had the chance. I saw him rob a store. And some woman inside blind.
Well, worst thing that happened to me was being kidnapped by said Snakeface.
I've heard that name a lot, never met the guy.
He's very annoying. Be glad. See, the fact that I called him very annoying and his voice very annoying did not play in my favor.
I can imagine insulting your kidnapper is the best idea.
Right, but his voice was very annoying. What was I supposed to do?
Not mention
Comply?
it.
So, when he told me his name, I just said, oh, so that's why your voice is so excruciatingly annoying. And then he points at me.
As snakes do.
Yeah, he did poison me at the end of it.
I'd say my worst experience is probably just one of sheer annoyance. I went to Ansburg to do a coal delivery up to Coulter. So I thought I dropped my horse off at the stable. Turns out I didn't. So I get up to Coulter. I go to the stable and I'm like, where's my horse? And they're like, what do you mean, where's your horse? And so I have to run all the way back to Ansburg. I'm probably like...
no.
So I was running for probably like close to half an hour to an hour. And I want to say I was like 15 minutes from Ansburg. And a cougar got me.
Oh my goodness.
Later that day I did another run successfully, giving my horse over to the stable people to bring it over there. And again, right before Ansburg, my horse stops dead in the middle of the road, and there's another cougar, and my horse just leaves me to die.
Oh no.
Soup was
Wow.
a bastard of a horse.
Soup. Now I know why you threw you off, because you named your poor horse Soup.
It's a good name.
No, it's not. What did you call this horse then?
Oh, that one, his name's Houston.
Houston?
Yeah. I was looking at a map of Texas, and I was like, oh, here's another town.
Houston it is.
Just because a lot of people are like, hey, your name's Dallas, are you from Dallas? And I was like, I've never heard of the town before.
Oh. It kind of works then. Where'd your friend go, Romeo?
Back to the reservation to deal with whatever that matter was.
I'm guessing you weren't allowed.
It's a native matter, not really native.
You seem to know a lot of natives.
Yeah, maybe they'll talk with them civilly, compared to most of the politicians and whatnot. I mean, I was one of the first journalists that went up and just asked what if they had anything they wanted to say to the world.
Well, see, Kayla asked about uh, the politics in regards to them and the government. Like, he wanted to know where everyone's standing, and the chief just was not having any of it.
Why? What do you mean?
He didn't really want to answer Kayla, and he didn't seem quite interested when Kayla was. He didn't seem quite interested to deal with whatever's happening down in Blackwater's area and the implications it might have on them. So he just couldn't be bothered.
Well, there could be a lot of reasons for that. But, you know,
Yeah.
not to say a good thing, but it could have been because maybe he's been dealing with that all day, because that sometimes happens. If you're constantly asked the same question over and over, you probably start getting a little agitated and exasperated by it.
Well, I think the thing was I was there, and I don't know. He didn't seem to be happy about the entire situation.
I'm gonna go check out telegrams quick again.
Yep.
All right.
The other variable. Be like me asking you about his matters or something. It's like, well, you know, that's his business, right? Like, you're not going around talking about things going on in Dallas's life. That's kind of
Yeah,
the
I
same
get
issue.
that.
If you approach a native and just go, okay, so what's up with the Comanche? They're gonna be like, I don't know. That's their tribe. I don't know what's going on with them. That's their matters.
Well, see, it wasn't more about their matters. It was more about the implications the sour relationship could have on the rest of the native treaties, you know?
Yeah.
Because the politicians could be spiteful and, you know how they are.
Yeah.
No, it's just an interesting thing to note. I'm not very good with politics or all that.
Yeah, it's a lot of complicated matters. It's really hard to like try to tackle anything and make it all make sense because there's now so much history being built up. Even I'm just like always scratching the surface of what's all that's happened in months and months and months and years of stuff that's gone on.
Yeah.
You know, not unlike someone coming up and asking me how do you become a journalist. It's like, oh, holy shit, that's a broad question.
So, Romeo, how to become a journalist?
Don't even start.
Robert, listen, right? How do you become a journalist?
You write a lot.
Granted. Well,
What were you expecting? What did you think I was going to come back with?
Just get a notebook, take some notes.
wait, let me write this down.
Yeah, that's where it starts. That's one place where it starts. Yeah, sure. Exactly. Start writing things down.
Right? A lot.
Conversations, people, how they speak, what they say, what they don't say,
Hold on,
the
I gotta take some notes
mannerisms.
too.
The
Yeah,
mannerisms.
Wait, slow down. Begin from the top. How do you become a journalist? 101. 1.
Write a lot.
Have you ever
Take
wrote
a lot.
fan fiction? Very important.
No, it's a very different type of writing. But I mean, whatever floats your boat. I mean, some people probably could really like that. I'm surprised more people haven't done, like, put their publications around and stuff if they're, like, weird, I don't know, romance novels or something.
Right.
Oh,
What
so you're into
about...
that sort of thing.
Okay. What about fetish fiction? There you go.
Why would someone write about that?
I've heard there's like
You
things
get-
with like hands and teeth.
Oh my goodness. No, thank you.
I mean, those are present. Yeah, what about them?
Well,
Have you ever thought about doing an article on it?
On what? Sex?
Whoa,
Excuse
whoa!
me,
No one
Dallas.
mentioned that.
Excuse me, Dallas. You're like 12. Calm down.
Excuse me, I have no interest in that, so...
You're corrupting this young boy.
Oh, believe me, you can't corrupt me. I'm a
He's
fraud.
trying to corrupt himself. He's talking about fetishes already. So
I
he's
didn't
following
mention
that.
fetishes. I did not.
Dallas, calm down. What would your mother say?
Which one?
Oh my goodness. Right. So, what type of mothers do you have?
Well, I guess I had to. It's been a hot minute. One will let me get away with stuff once.
Oh. Oh, alright. We'll drop it. Well.
Do we take a trip the roads?
Hmm. Right, so Dallas, you're gonna become a journalist now with all that knowledge. Probably a job to you.
I mean,
I don't know.
kind of in the right place for it. People keep coming by here, and you definitely can get a start off that.
Yeah, but I have a shit memory and I write slow.
It's very true, I can't remember half the people I meet.
What's your name again?
I think it's Avis.
My goodness.
All right. I need sometimes I just need to something to jog my memory because it's pretty bad too.
Aroma mates.
Aroma. That sounds like a coffee thing. I'll cool that.
Every time I see a woman with a white hat, it trips me up for a second.
It's like in an emergency, that's the worst kind of thing to happen. Having one of these assholes in a white hat.
Oh, you should have seen it Wednesday. So I was
How
at Eddie.
so?
I was at Mr. Collins' race, which was out in New Austin, basically in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And we were getting things organized and working through the weather and whatnot. There's always this like, man, the turnout seems really poor. Like there's between all the organizers, racers, and a little bit of an audience, there just really isn't as much here. So pretty much as the race is being lined up, the 7 or so participants, what ends up trotting into the area? 8 deputies.
Well, interesting.
4 from the west side district or whatever, and 4 from the east. They're apparently doing a training thing, but they just like rolled up, and it's just, you know, and then kind of worse, they didn't do any betting. They didn't get close to Eddie to hear the commentary as the race finally did get going. They just were way off on one rock, way over on one side, and then in another rock, the others 4 were on the other side, like far away from everything, and then they just kind of loosely watched. Eddie was
Well,
not really happy with that turnout.
see, it's difficult because if they're on duty, I don't think they're allowed to really participate. Maybe they were stationed there with the recruits to like, um, just make sure everything's fine. I'm not sure. I wasn't there, and I can't really speak for them. That might be a possibility of what happened.
I don't know. They have their own security that are quite good at it, and then well, again, because it was kind of weird because they didn't. They showed up late, and then they're not really around being spectator. Well, they sort of were spectator, but they're doing it from like arm's length. You know, what I mean, it's like you kind of showed up to get like half the experience, because half of it is Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie sells his races. He's a very good announcer for his races. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And they just kind of were very far away and weren't really being involved in, you know, like social. It's like, you know, when someone's like at an event but not really being social with the event, they're like sitting off to the side or leaning against a back wall in a far corner. Yeah, just imagine 8 deputies doing that, and that also meant that there was also 8 less tickets that for actual people that were really wanting to be there and be a part of the experience. So it's like, you know, it's frustrating. It makes it kind of weird.
Yeah, I understand that. I do understand that.
And it's kind of a shame. I do want to have better relations with deputies for as little as I talk to them, but things like this keep coming up that it's just like makes it hard to get like connected with them, sort of.
Well,
Have that dialogue.
Maybe start with Warren. He's pretty good. Pretty nice guy. And if you see Jim around, I can't for the life of me pronounce his entire name. He's also a deputy. He's a Mongolian. He's also a very good guy. Maybe that will give you a foothold to start building that relationship with them.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. They're very tricky to talk to. Actually, I'm kind of surprised out of like 3 months that I've been here doing journalism work that, or no, I guess it's 4 months now, almost, pretty much. Wow, how time flies. But
Is that how when last we actually met? Like 3 or 4 months ago. Goodness me.
No, in the 4 months that I've been here, I've been doing journalist stuff that no deputies have ever really wanted to come to talk to me about anything.
That's interesting.
Like they're the most I guess unwilling to interact people ever. It kind of feels like
Interesting.
everybody else wants to tell their story, wants to talk about bad things that have happened. The natives even want to talk about their problems so that other people can understand them. Like obviously politicians want to talk because that's all they do. And then deputies are just silent. Absolutely fucking silent.
Well, maybe start with Warren or Jim. They're very open guys.
I need to find a really white outfit and then go up to Shelby and just tell him I look better than him in it.
Please tell me when you're gonna do that and where you'll be. I need to be there, please.
I gotta make sure he's on duty first.
If you see him, right? If you see him, call him Schmore. Because he was a marshmallow and then then he became a deputy, so now he's Schmore. That'll
Small.
make it better.
Small.
Schmore. Schmores. You know, like the s'mores you make on a campfire? There we go.
Oh, he's a s'more. Okay.
Yeah. He's not a marshmallow anymore, he's a s'more.
All right. That'll be such a productive conversation.
It's a little wet out here.
Is it?
It's alright. Just a smidge.
I mean, you have a hat to protect your head.
Yep, I do. Thank you.
Yep.
It seems to be helping, thank you. I quite enjoy it.
Oh shit, that's what I need to go. I need to go get a new hat because I lost that in that wolf attack. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm gonna hit the roads if you guys want to come with and look at horses or anything
Well-
else. If you want to get away from the ranch for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna go to bed soon, so I'll have to pause, but it was fun seeing you again, Romeo.
Yeah,
Do stop by again,
I'll try to.
and we'll catch up some more then.
All right, take it easy, folks.
Have a good one.
See you around. Why did you go with them? Check some horses out.
I'm alright. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed about now. I'll keep your hat though, thanks.
No.
See you around.
Yep.
Get back here.
Oh, close.
Where the hell did she go? No, I've lost her. I've officially lost her. The fuck?
just...
Give me my hat back. Can't sprint anymore. How is it easier to catch a wild horse than you? What the fuck? How'd she get over there?
Apparently some folk are going on about the South rising again.
I ain't surprised one bit.
Alright. Truce. I will give you your hat back.
You're way too good at this.
Hey there.
Listen, I've had so much experience of this type of thing.
It shows.
So, see, I'm very good at running away and being disappearing. Also, I've had people not being outside.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I was just trying to trip you so I could get my hat.
Well, here you go.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Oh, there you go. Now you don't have to sit in the rain, get all wet and
I
things.
appreciate it.
Hey there.
Oh, I'm gonna go off to bed.
Alrighty, I'll
think
see you
it was
next
gonna
time.
This was gonna take hours for you to eventually catch me. So,
Yeah, no, I don't think there was a chance in hell.
I mean, she just flopped down in one of the bushes, saw it, waited to see if you would come find me, but oh well.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Oh, you have a lot to learn. And I'm the wrong person to be around, so buckle up.
I'll try
see
my
you.
best. Alrighty, I'll see you around. I'm probably gonna go to bed myself.
Yeah, get some rest so I can teach you some things.
Oh god. Alright.